Shanaka told you what she did last night. Although I was introduced as being 20, I'm actually 21 years old. Oh yeah, he knows the importance. And I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm gonna tell you about my night last night. Had a couple beers, you know. Yeah, got a little tipsy. Got a little existential crisis-y. Last night I drunk text messaged God. I just wanted to tell him I've been thinking about him. A lot. And to tell him I'm stalking a church. I meant to write starting a church. No one spells drunk texts right anyway. Last night, I sent out a buttload of embarrassing texts and then copied them to everyone I know. Like, yo, like, sup, like, I was out sinning, crawled into bed, the room is spinning, it's all in my head, I can't get to sleep, and the weight of the world is the weight of my sheets. Here's the great thing about my church. You keep your religion, because my church is for those of us who grew up wishing we believed in an afterlife, and for those of us who were so close to God we could practically lean over and make out with her. My church is sick of bloody crusades to the march of drum corps. I'm starting a church that gets pissed off and starts thumb wars. Maybe a church that gets Mondays off for religious reasons. A church that throws foam parties in elevators to learn about praise. The roof is on fire. We'll dance as it burns for 8 magical days. That was a Jewish reference. And no offense to Gideon Bibles, but my church goes into hotel rooms and fills the drawers at the top with chocolate pillow mints. At my church, if you choose to come to Sunday school, you don't learn about hell. Hell no. You eat Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert shaped potato chips and watch Chappelle's show. My church had 10 commandments, 5 precepts, and a workplace abuse handbook, but we partied hard last weekend, and I think we left them in a restroom at Chuck E. Cheese. Now we just go by a picture of a heart that I found in a bar napkin. My church tongue-kissed your mom last night. I'm just kidding. She left 5 red fingers across my face. We hung out with the Creator. I think she loves you. She's beautiful. She's got daughter tattooed on her left bicep, son on her right. My church is at the center of the planet and has the most amazing stained glass windows. The glass is the floor of the ocean. The colors are when you look up and see blue and a manatee. I love manatees. And the forest canopy. Tony Montana comes to my church and forgets he left his cocaine in the car. We play Stairway to Heaven on Hendrix's broken guitar. My church gets fucked up on communion wine, asks lampposts to be our Valentine. My church bar hops together. And my church, if you don't blow yourself to smithereens, you get 17 virgins in a room to yourself where you go and play Star Fox together. My church got beat up by the skateboard kids for being a rollerblade kid, but rolled to school the next day on 1 skate and 2 crutches, true to the fight, with a fist in the air, screaming, "Fruit Booters unite!" My church can feel its pulse in its fingertips, has 3 stomachs because our fear is hard to swallow, but love always has room. My church has a love bladder and always asks to go to the bathroom. There are drawbacks, of course. My church will not resurrect your dead hamster. My church will not play for keeps, wear Versace, give out baby Jesus Tamagotchis, and Tom Cruise thinks my church sucks balls. I'm not Jesus Christ, but I can turn water into Kool-Aid. And I'm not Jim Jones, but my church is like totally a cult, and everyone drinks the Kool-Aid, and everyone dies. But for some people, the Kool-Aid doesn't kick in until you're 105, surrounded by everyone who matters most to you. Yes, some of us go early, but at my church, you have to think about that possibility, because my church makes you scared. I'm talking like waves of fear, like you're lying at bed at night, and you pull the blankets up to your neck, and your covers are like a tsunami of fear, and you start hyperventilating, thinking about how you're getting older way faster than your dreams are getting accomplished, about how skinny your arms are, about how fat your tummy is, about how much it's gonna suck to eventually lose the power to think about all the badass stuff we do at our church. Don't fall asleep yet. Contrary to popular belief, that's not where dreams get accomplished. The body of Christ is your body. The body of Buddha be your body. Your body be usable. Your body be suitable. Your body be beautiful. You don't need anything different. Keep your broken cell phones. Don't delete your text messages. You might read those stupid-ass, badly spelled rants over on Sunday morning with a pounding headache and have a religious experience. Thank you, guys.